Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. I have a very serious question tonight. Is Hindutva growing at the cost of Hinduism? Is Hinduism really in danger? Danger not from any other community or religion. Danger from our own politician. That's the topic of discussion tonight. Let's get right into the show. You see, yesterday a lot of people questioned me, wrote in the editorial asking me, okay, all of a sudden I am quoting Shankaracharya. So the same Shankaracharya had spoken about Pakistan and how Muslims should go to Pakistan and all. That time you are okay with it. That time you are against it. But now you are quoting the same Shankaracharya when it came to the consecration of Ram temple. Let me first answer that question and then I will come to my point. You see, the fact is, a Shankaracharya's jurisdiction is religion. His jurisdiction is to ensure that the religious rituals, the cultural rituals, happens according to the rules of the prescribed in the holy texts. That's his job. That's his jurisdiction. That's why he's a Shankaracharya. So when it comes to consecration of a temple, who else should I refer to? Prime Minister of India? I refer to the Shankaracharya. He is supposed to be the authority on the subject, which is what I did. And if he says that something is wrong, I say something is wrong because Shankaracharya said so. If the Prime Minister says that, there is something wrong in the economy, I will say, Prime Minister said so. If there is something wrong in the economy. If the Prime Minister says that the opposition is not behaving the way they should in the Parliament, I will say the Prime Minister said that the opposition is not behaving in the way they should in the Parliament. Because that's the Prime Minister's jurisdiction. He is the head of the government. Head of religion, head of government. Correct. That's the way I saw it and that's the way I see it. Now that stems my topic for today. From there stems my topic for today. You see, over the last 5 or 6 decades, and I'm saying over the last 5 or 6 decades, maybe 7 decades, maybe just after we got our independence, this concept of politics mixing with religion and religion mixing with politics started happening. And in the last 1 decade or so, this intensified. Now, the problem with adulteration. The problem with adulteration is what when one mixes with another. That is called adulteration. You know what the problem with adulteration is? When you mix water into milk, milk gets adulterated. But so does water. Water also gets adulterated. Milk also gets adulterated. Now juxtapose this to politics and religion. You see, you mixed politics into religion and adulterated religion. And the fact is, politics too got adulterated. The fact remains that today a lot of religious heads have started talking politics and entering into politics and being into politics, and a lot of political heads are now talking about religion. Our Prime Minister is doing the Pran Pratishtha during the Ram consecration. He is doing the Pran Pratishtha for the new Ram temple. So politicians are entering into religion and religious heads who are supposed to be guarding religion entering into politics. Now, what happens? What happens if this continues? The way we see it is somewhere down the line, politics seems to be dominating religion. Religion per se, the autonomy of religion is shrinking and politics is overriding religion. I will try and prove it. In the last 2 months, There's a beautiful event that is happening, which is the consecration of Ram Mandir. Like I always say, it's a once in a century movement for Hindus. It's a huge event for Hindus. But what are we really talking about all these days? We are talking about why opposition is not coming for the event and how opposition is doing this and how this political party is reacting and how that political party is not coming and how politician said something and how an other politician reacted to that. That's all that we are seeing in the last 2 months, 1.5, 2 months. That's all we are seeing. I wonder where is the actual consecration of Ram Mandir lost in all this. You please flip through your newspaper. Please flip through your newspaper right now and see what is the topic that's been discussed. The consecration of Ram Mandir has become a Bharatiya Janata Party event, like I've been saying so. The consecration of Ram Mandir has become a consolidation event for the Prime Minister, for Mr. Narendra Modi, as I've always been saying so. Somewhere down the line in all of this, the religion seems to be diminishing because I don't see much about, religious leaders, their story, the story of Ram Lalla, the story of the temple, the story of Ramayana, all of that seems to be missing. Every debate is about that minister said this politician said this politician is not coming. You don't go, I'm going somewhere else, you go somewhere else. And the entire charm of this beautiful event called the consecration of Ram temple lost. So somewhere down the line, politics has loomed larger over religion. Now there is another issue. The issue is we've started viewing people that way. For instance, what I'm trying to say is if a Shankaracharya talks pro a political party, pro a political dispensation, then that Shankaracharya is good. When a Shankaracharya spoke against a religious group, when a Shankaracharya said, why do we have Muslims in India? They should be in Pakistan because, that is why Pakistan and India was made. They should be going into Pakistan and Hindus should be living in India and Muslims should be going in Pakistan. For starters, that logic is wrong because that is not why India was divided. India was divided because Pakistan wanted to be a Muslim state, India wanted to be a secular state. So fair enough. We'll not get into that debate. Let's keep it aside. But the fact remains that when that Shankaracharya spoke about asking Muslims to go to Pakistan, he was revered. His video was made viral. The whole ecosystem, the right-wing ecosystem spoke about him, and he was supposed to be the ultimate as far as religious gurus are concerned. The moment he spoke about or against the ruling dispensation or the Prime Minister or whatever, he made some statement against the Prime Minister, over. He became a political conspiracy. He became a conspiracy of the opposition. Now, think about it. What is looming large? Religion or politics? So, till such time that the religion adheres to what the politician wants, the religion is perfect. The moment religious heads goes against what the politician wants, then they are political conspiracy. ये कैसा fair है? How is this fair? Secondly, there are politicians. There are politicians like Jyotiraditya Scindia who has stood and said that I will stand with Congress. I will fight for Congress and I will fight for Congress till my last breath. This is what he had to say. Just hear him out.
मैं उनसे पूछना चाहता हूं, एक नई इंडिया की सोच विचारधारा जहां एक तरफ सबका साथ और सबका विकास की बात की जाती है और दूसरे तरफ असहिष्णुता का वातावरण तैनात किया जाता है, जहां रोहित वेमुला और जुनैद जैसे मेरे भाइयों को जिनकी मौत हुई है वो इस सरकार के ऊपर आज कलंक बन चुकी है, जो ऊना की घटना हुई, जो मेरे दलित भाइयों को पीटा गया, वो हर एक संसद में एक सांसद के पीठ पर रोटी और डंडे लगे हैं.
This same gentleman walks in and goes to Ayodhya, now in BJP, and says that I will go against every political party that tried to stop Ayodhya, that tried to stop Ram Temple from happening. He is referring to Congress.
जो सनातन धर्म को नष्ट करने की बात करते थे, जो कहते थे कि प्रभु श्री राम केवल काल्पनिक है, अगर इस देश में विश्वास है तो केवल प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की गारंटी का विश्वास है। और वो गारंटी प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी जो सेवा, सुशासन और गरीब कल्याण की सरकार, वो प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की गारंटी जिन्होंने 2020 में भगवान श्री राम का हमारे मंदिर का शिलान्यास करवाया, वही प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की गारंटी जिसके आधार पर प्राण प्रतिष्ठा हो रहा है, और वही प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की गारंटी जिसके आधार पर एक नवीन हवाई अड्डा और रेल स्टेशन की सुविधा मिल रही है।
So, 2 years back, he was willing to give his life for the same Congress that he today says stopped Ram Temple from happening. What logic is this? And we accept it. We accept it. So now he is pro-religion. He is pro-political party, so he is pro-religion and he is very Hindu. Till yesterday he was in a different party, so he is anti-religion and he is not a Hindu. What is looming large? Is the religion looming large or politics looming large? The point that I am trying to make is every event, every Hindu event is turning into a political slugfest. There is pollution, so don't use crackers, don't burst crackers. Hindus should burst crackers, part of our culture. Political slugfest. Holi, political slugfest. Diwali, political slugfest. Every event is become a political slugfest. Every Hindu event is become a political slugfest. If this is not damaging Hinduism, what is? If this is not damaging Hinduism, what is? My question, therefore, I ask you, that isn't Hinduism in danger? And not danger not from any other religion. It is from our own politicians, our own people, maybe us. We are putting Hinduism in danger. Because our definition of Hinduism now is which political party you are aligned to. That's our definition of Hinduism today. You are aligned to X party, you are Hindu. You are not aligned to X party, you are not Hindu. That's our definition today. Think about what I said. Ruminate on what I said. Please do write down your comments in the comment box below. And I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow at 10. Take care. Namaskar.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.